Hi, it's a cold day in January 2024, and this is the first episode of my relaunched recycling channel. Bling bling, I am the king of upcycling. Yeah. I'm doing this in English now because most German speakers speak English and most English speakers don't speak German. So I figured more people speak English than German, and what I want is pass the message. The message that most stuff is repairable, and if it's broken, it's already broken. So you can't deteriorate the situation more than broken is not an option, and you have the chance to fix it. That's what we are going to do in this channel. So come along, and I try to fix things, I try to repurpose things, and yeah, maybe I can be a little example and you can try it yourself. So today we'll do some mushroom spawn with cardboard. Come along. I haven't taken the opportunity to introduce myself properly. My name is Kurt. I live on the outskirts of Vienna in Austria, and I have a lot of interests, including beekeeping, fixing things, and also talking about it. I also grow a lot of plants, and I also have a lot of interest in mushrooms, mycelium, and propagation of all kinds of mushrooms, especially oysters and shiitake. And so it's always a problem to find the right time and to keep it simple, and that's what I want to do. So what I have is a plastic contraption, like a plastic bowl where you can soak the cardboard, and I have some strips of cardboard. I took them from the feed sacks from my chicken, and we're just going to soak them in lukewarm water and then take it from there. If you want to demonstrate stuff breaks, so the plastic tote just broke on me, and then now I got myself just a regular red box as they use it at the butchers. I take warm water and I fill it up in order to soak it in lukewarm water, so the cardboard is saturated. And once that is the case, the uppermost level of the layer of the cardboard should be removed easily. Once that happens, we can use our grain spawn. I'll show you once that is accomplished. Stay with me. While the cardboard is slowly soaking and bubbling away, I prepared something else. I need some plastic bags. Those plastic bags are the ones you can buy for mushroom cultivation. It has a breather hole up here, but that's not necessary altogether. You can also put it in a regular plastic bag. I have some oyster mushrooms that are store-bought here in Austria, and yeah, they sell it at this discount store, and we're going to use them, and we're going to do a second batch. And I bought some grain spawn based on millet from a company here in Vienna. They're called hutundstiel. Hutundstiel, they offer kits for growing mushrooms on your own coffee leftovers. So you put them in a bucket, and that's more or less a refill for the recultivation sack for the coffee culture. So Let's see if the cardboard is already ready. And it is. Look, we can remove the upper layer of the cardboard. Don't discard it. We will need it soon enough. You see, it's all soaked through more or less. And now we prepare the oyster mushrooms to be used here in order to produce some grain spawn. Just going to drain the water, but I need my second hand for that. Okay, we got oyster mushrooms here, really nice oysters. They're a little past their prime already. You see they have all the heads are cracked, so they have been kept too dry. And what I do now, I take my two hands, rip them apart, and take some of the flesh inside and put it between the first and the second layer here on the cardboard. Then we'll roll it up and put it into the plastic bags and seal them and put them in a warm place. It will be around 24 degrees for them to be able to cultivate the medium completely and to grow through the cardboard. The good thing about the cardboard is that it won't attract any mold. So if you take wood chips and stuff like that, or even grain, you have to be more careful about contamination, because you will have some nasty green or blue surprises when mold gets to it. That's hardly ever the case when you use cardboard. And that's why I try cardboard this time. Why do I do cardboard spawn? I want to do some logs, some mushroom logs that I got from a friend of mine in the totem method. So you put cardboard spawn in between cuts of a tree trunk. Okay, but I'll show you later. Now we're doing the first batch with those oyster mushrooms. Okay, I need my second hand again. This is a very low-tech / no-tech method of producing stuff like that. I like it when it's really simple. Keep it simple and stupid, they always say. Look, I just rip them to shreds and put them into that box on top of the second layer of cardboard. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take that part and just cover it up, and then what I'll do is I'll just roll them up, and through the air that is still in the lower layers of that cardboard, all the mushrooms, the mycelium can regrow and just grow through the cardboard, and we can use the cardboard as a transportation medium or whatever to inoculate the tree stumps that we want to inoculate with it. So I'm going to roll it up and I'll show you. What we have here is a more or less a burrito of cardboard, and we just got to put that into those bags and then seal them. As easy as that. I made 3 of them and just put them in one bag. I'm going to seal that shut with a with that bag melting contraption that I have. And yeah, you see there's still enough left over for a proper mushroom sauce. And yeah, we can let it grow, and in about 2 weeks they should be ready to take out again and to use on whatever media you want them to use, to let them grow into real oyster mushrooms. Being about showing you both methods, like the direct propagation from mushrooms to spawn, and also from spawn to spawn, more or less, is that we can compare them side by side and see which one is better, which one has less or more contamination, which one works better for us. So I'm going to take the millet and just throw it on top of that, and then do another burrito. You gotta soften up all those balls of mycelium that have formed in that sack. And now I cut a little opening here, and I'm going to just sprinkle it on top, but I need my second hand, so I'll show you once it's completed. The good thing about the millet spawn is that it's very, very fine, so you get a lot of infection points on top of that cardboard. So I sprinkled it over it evenly. I think even less would have done, but well, let's see how they perform. I'm going to do another three of them, and then yeah, then we'll just seal them up and put them into the cellar at 23-24 degrees, and let's see again in a week and two, and then I'll show you how to proceed. I put it back into the fridge for the spawn to be used for a later bucket method with all the coffee I drink, or with the refuse from the coffee that we drink here. And I tend to deep freeze the stuff that comes from the coffee machine, as I don't want to open the bucket too frequently, because contamination finds its way inside, and coffee, as you all know, tends to mold quite easily, and so yeah, gotta be careful with that. Now the bag is sealed, and yeah, let's hope my not very special vacuum sealer got the hang of it. Now we got a perfect seal here. Great. Now the most important thing. German does a saying, wer schreibt, der bleibt. He who writes stays. Yeah, gotta mark it up, because tomorrow you might still know what's going on in that bag, but maybe a week from now we all tend to forget. So that's the easiest way. This is how I do it. Well, somebody just include what it is, where it's from, and when. And the second one. And now I put it into my cellar room, where we also have our warm water supply, and that's around 23-24 degrees. And from experience I know that oyster mushrooms really like that to propagate, or like to eat through all the matter. And I hope you all liked the first episode of that new format. And if you did, maybe you subscribe my channel, and maybe you also click on the bell so you are informed about new content that I hope I'll be able to post on that channel pretty soon. And if you didn't like it, well, no big deal. Just let me know what you didn't like, and I can change it for you personally. So whenever you see something broken, it's not broken yet until you have tried fixing it and it's still not working. So keep fixing things. Have a nice day. Bye bye.